Yo, is the mic on? All right, mic should be on. Let's go. We got a game. Why don't add to stage? Let's go. How we feeling? Uh, how we feeling? It's gonna be a boring game. That I think that's the expectation. I think that's a fair expectation. What if we put this down here? Put this up there. There you go. I think that's better. All right. How's everyone feeling? How's everyone feeling about the game? I'm sure you guys are all very excited for what's going to happen. This is going to be a rough watch. I hope not, but we will see. Remove. Thank God we have mostly got our guys back from injury. Bright ass screen. Yeah, we got Ruiz, Lucas Patrick, Chris Olave, Taysom Hill, Pete Warner. I feel like I'm missing someone. But yeah, we got some guys back from injury, which is good. Definitely gonna be nice not to watch a preseason game. Get to watch Spencer Rattler play with like real NFL players too, not you know non NFL players. Uh, yeah. First, no, second game without Shaheed. First game without a Debo. Cedric Wilson isn't playing. Derek Carr isn't playing. Marcos Valdez Scantling isn't playing. So we'll see how this goes. I'm it's it'll be it will be interesting to see how stuff plays out. I don't know why I'm so much brighter than usual. The lighting's the same. Oh, that's why. Is that better? I don't know. I don't know if that's better or not. Whatever though. Olave better be getting the ball almost every play. We better like run the ball with Kendra Miller because he's a good football player. Can we please like give it to Kendra? No more Jamal Williams, please. Olave gonna have 400 yards and 10 touchdowns. I hope. I hope. All right. Saints are kicking off first. This is an elite uniform matchup. The white over black versus the light blue is elite. All right, let's go. Kickoff. Nice kick. Inside the 5, they're running it back. I don't know who this is. I don't know any players on the Chargers outside of like Herbert, Dobbins, their tackles. I guess what I'll say is the Chargers don't really have any marketable players. They don't have a Justin Jefferson. They have a lot of unsung, really good players. Um, there we go. There we go. I'll zoom in on that after this play. All right, 1st and 10. Who's ready for this J.K. Dobbins run? Oh, they play action. Herbert, time, screen to Dobbins, and Pete Warner makes a nice tackle for a loss. First play back. Can the Saints tackle this week? We shall see. Where did the thingamabob go? Where's the thing? Where'd it go? Yeah, Jameis balled out against the Ravens defense. We should have kept him. Uh, I'm happy that Jameis is getting an opportunity to play. I don't know if he would have gotten that. Here, Herbert play action. Rolling out right, looking incomplete. Kool-Aid popped it out. Nice play by Kool-Aid McKinstry. Jameis, I'm happy Jameis is playing. In Cleveland, he's going to be a starter for the rest of the season. Oh, he just threw a touchdown. He just threw a touchdown. With the Saints, he would have been in now and then taken out. So I'm glad he's getting the opportunity to actually start and play. in Cleveland. That wouldn't have happened here. All right, 3rd and 12. Third down and 12. Kool-Aid had a nice PBU, and Pete Warner had a really nice TFL on the screen. Herbert shotgun takes the snap under some pressure, and he throws a terrible screen, and now the Chargers will go 3-and-out. It's a nice start. I feel like Jameis was someone who people. I'll say this about Jameis: great locker room guy, but you're either going to get the greatest performance you've ever seen or the worst performance you will ever see. There's no middle ground with Jameis. That's probably why DA didn't like him as much as um, I guess most would. There's the punt, really good punt. Jermaine Jackson on the return in for Shaheed stutters and breaks a tackle and goes nowhere. It's we got red zone right here too. We're trying to see what happened. The Patriots are beating the Jets. Holy crap. And it looks like the Patriots are going to beat the Jets. Shit. Oh, well, crap, not shit. All right, let's go. Saints offense. Rattler has a supporting cast of actual NFL players now. Let's see how he does. Kamara in the backfield. Pitch to Kamara to the right. Here he goes. Kamara, first down, still going. He's still running. And he gets to about the 45. Nice start. Shout out to Jameis, though. That touchdown, I'm watching it right now. Shout out to Jameis, man. I'm so happy for him. I'll be even happier if he can pull off a win. Taysom Hill is at quarterback. They're going to run it with him. The QB powered, and he picks up 7 yards. You want Jameis to beat us so bad? That would be freaking hilarious. Now Jameis is going to throw 4 picks, and that's just the Jameis experience. We all know that from experience, but I'm happy for him. 2nd and 2, Kamara's in the backfield. They give it to him, and nothing. Joey Bosa is back for the first time since week 5, of course, for the Saints game. No, players come back from the dead whenever they play the Saints. All right, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. Rattler, I think's in the shotgun Rattler. Kamara motions into the backfield. They're gonna give it to Kamara, and that goes nowhere. I think he kind of got back to the line of scrimmage. I would have liked to see Kendra get one of the last 2 carries. 4th and 1. Is this Taysom territory? Oh, they're saying the Saints are punting? Okay, we're punting. Can we get a nice punt here? Unless we're going to fake it. Don't fake it. Is Derwin James offsides? All right, Hayball punts it. Let's see how this goes. Bounce. Oh, is that a touchback? Oh my gosh. Literally like an inch away from it being down at the 1. Damn it. You're not getting me with these ads. The running game was a nice start. If we're going to run it, though, can we give Kendra the ball? All right. Since it's commercial, we're going to point our attention to red zone. Ravens are around the 25-yard line. I think 31 seconds left. I can't see there's a triple box. Packers, I think, are about to kick a game winner. 2 seconds left. Let's see. This should be an easy kick. Yeah, Packers win off a game-winning field goal again. All right, switch to the Ravens game. Why is Dennis Allen such a? I don't know. I feel like on that third down, you probably should have maybe let Taysom Hill get it or try. I don't know. He's trying to play the field position game, I guess. Mm, I don't know how I feel about the 4th and 1. No going for it, but that's okay. I mean, I don't get the if you don't get it, your defense just played well within the. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on the 4th and 1 call. I want to see this Ravens and Browns game end. I need it to end during this commercial break. Oh, Lamar, nowhere to go. The Bucks are done without Evans and Godwin. I mean, yeah. What team wouldn't be cooked without their two all-pro receivers? I mean, the Saints were cooked without Olave. And that's just one like pretty good receiver. Mike Evans is mid, but Godwin's really good. Did Tampa lose? I think they had a chance at the end of the game to like come back. I didn't see how it ended. All right, we're back. 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their 20. Is the touchback still 20 on punts? Or is it 25? Why don't we? We'll try that. 20. Okay, yeah, it's the 20. Touchbacks are the 20. Chargers under center. I'm assuming this will be a run. Counterplay to Dobbins. Who goes nowhere? Pete Warner makes the play. Oh, got to scroll up before you guys start yapping at me. If you're the Chargers, I'd just try and make the Saints tackle you. The Saints haven't been able to tackle. What's going on here? What's Lamar doing? Oh, shit. All right, 2nd and 8. Herbert shotgun looks to throw. He's under pressure from Chase Young, dumps it off to Dobbins, and that goes nowhere. The Saints got pressure? Huh? Against this offensive line? Joe Alt and who's the other dude? Alt and Slater? And the Saints got pressure? That's crazy. That's crazy. And Chase Young, of all people. Chase Young's been terrible. All right, 3rd and 8. Third and 8. Herbert's 1 of 4 on the day, or through his first 2 drives. Takes the snap. Herbert is that's a fumble. Looked like he tried to throw it. That was a weird play. And they're ruling it incomplete. I think the Chargers recovered it anyway. I don't know if that was supposed to be a screen or not. It looked like they're trying to set that up, but they couldn't. Ugo Amadi, I think, got the hit. No. Alante Taylor and Brzee got the hit. I'm surprised Herbert is like looking bad. The dude's very good. Can the Chargers please lock in so Dennis Allen gets fired? They're not going to fire Dennis Allen. I've just accepted. Oh, bad snap. And Taysom pops it out. And that's a safety. We gotta. This is gonna be a freaking weird ass game, man. A bad snap, then a fumble, then another fumble. The Browns beat the Ravens. That long snapper is gonna get cut after the game. How could he not? How could the long snapper still have a job after this game? Do we have a photo of Taysom Hill? Do we have a photo of there we go. Alright, we got some points. Can we give Kendre the football if we're gonna run it? No offense to Kamara, but I think Kendre has a little bit more juice than AK does currently. Currently. Like, Kendre got 6 yards to carry with, like, me on the offensive line. Let him run the ball. So the guys who came back from injuries are already making an impact. Pete Warner had 2 really nice tackles, and Taysom Hill had a nice run and played a part of that, uh, man, that's a nice start, 2-0. Who are the only important people still injured? I mean, Eric McCoy, he's supposed to come back, I think, early December at the latest. I guess Derek Carr, everyone has their own opinions on him, but I guess, Derek Carr, who I mean, Shaheed and Adebo are hurt, but they're not coming back. Shane Lemieux, backup offensive lineman, you could say he's important for depth. Will Harris is on IR. I think he's supposed to be back once he's eligible to come back. I feel like I'm missing one more person. Hold on. I'm trying to post this real quick and then why isn't MVS playing? He probably just doesn't know the playbook. He had what, like when we signed him, like Monday? Was it Monday? Probably just doesn't know the playbook. Not ready yet, which is fine. Um, that'd be my guess. They elevated equipment manager St. Brown to the active roster from the practice squad. Let's see if he can do anything. Okay, we need to like move this. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. All right, the Saints receiving almost a terrible collision from Kendre and Jermaine Jackson. They both went for the ball, and we get to about the 35, I think. It's a decent return. Let's see if maybe get Olave involved, please, or Kendre Miller. Let good players be good players. Oh, Kendre Miller's on the field. Watch, they're gonna throw it. He's gonna get on the field and they're gonna throw it. All right, 1st and 10. Kamara at receiver, motioning into the backfield. They hand it off to Kendre Miller, who got a yard, maybe 2. The cameraman needs to fix his angle on that, though. You couldn't see who was in the backfield. All right, he got a yard on that play, so it's 2nd and 9. Keon Coleman just mossed somebody. Rattler's in the shotgun. Juwan in motion. Now AK's in motion. Rattler scrambling, has a nice pocket, dumps it off to Olave. There is a flag. I'm assuming that's a holding and it's coming back. It's a holding on, I think, Lucas Patrick. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's holding. That's most definitely holding. All right, well, now we're in 2nd and 19. You guys ready for this run? Kendra Miller is on the field along with Taysom Hill, Foster. I think that was Olave. Bub Means, I think, is on the field as well. Rattler looks to throw. Has Taysom Hill, who picks up 15, 16 yards. That was a nice gain. That was probably the best pocket Rattler's ever had in the last few weeks. That's a nice read. What is it? Third and three, third and four, third and five, third and five. Officially third and five. Rattler's in the gun. Rolling out right. Rolling out. Just gonna throw it away. Nothing was open. I'm not a big fan of those plays unless you're like in the red zone where everyone's rolling out right and you only have two options. And if they're covered, you got nothing to do. Smart job from him throwing it away, not taking the hit. Yeah, don't make a bad play worse. Derek Carr looked weirdly upset, but also not upset when they showed him Hayball to punt. Is that JT Gray? No. Teamer misses the tackle and DeMarco Jackson finishes it up. This game's gonna end up being like 3-2. It's gonna be very, very sad. 2-0. Oh shit. Bro, imagine the final is 2-0. I'm not gonna be surprised if it is. Things are not looking good for me in fantasy, guys. 23% chance to win. I had Jordan Love in because I thought Jaden Daniels wasn't gonna play. Then what would you know? Jaden Daniels is playing. Let's see. Who else disappointed me? Marvin Harrison Jr., the 1 week he's on my bench, he gets 23 points. And then Puka Nakua, 18 points. I'm okay with that. I don't want to start him his first game back. Man, Taysom Hill already cooking. They had Kendra Miller returning kicks. Offensive play calling still terrible. Yeah, I'm okay with them trying to run the ball a lot to make life easy for Rattler and make sure he doesn't throw the ball 40 times. But on 3rd and 5, those rollout plays don't work. The issue with them is you're taking away literally the entire field except for a small portion of it. And if option 1 isn't there, chances are option 2 isn't there, and then you're just gonna throw it away. I'd rather them, do a actual full field play, but I also get it because he's a young player, trying to make his life easier. Um, I don't think it's been terrible, just maybe too safe, but I kind of get why they're also being too safe as well. If the defense is playing decently through the first 2 drives already, um, I get it, but at the same time, like, it could be better. Herbert hands it off to Dobbins, and Colin Saunders meets meets him at the line of scrimmage. He finally does something. I'd love to see a Brian Brzee sack or a Lattimore INT. You know who I don't want to see play today? Isaiah Foskey. That dude is terrible. All right, 2nd and 8. Herbert sends Dobbins in motion. Herbert dumps it off quickly to the tight end. Don't know his name. How Warner and Tyron make the tackle. Can we just talk about that the Saints passed up on Brian Branch? I'm pretty sure at the time was supposed to be a top 20 pick to draft Isaiah Foskey, and they needed a safety. And it wasn't like I'm saying this like hindsight. Like they drafted Jordan Howden. They could have drafted Brian Branch. And instead, we got Isaiah Foskey, who can't play on the worst line in the NFL. Herbert, play action over the middle, has a man that's McConkley, Lad. We'll just call him Lad. First down, that looked like that was Kool-Aid's man. Division update. We got red zone here. The Panthers playing the Broncos, and they just forced a fumble. Kool-Aid's second game starting. This time, though, in place of a Debo, which is very different than playing in for Lattimore. Chargers first down. They give it to not Dobbins, their other running back who gets 2 yards. We're actually seeing them make tackles, which is great to see. I'm so happy the NFL players are tackling. 2nd and 8. Oh, I got to scroll. Herbert shotgun, 2nd and 8. Looks to throw, has some time over the middle deep. Oh, a lucky drop from the tight end. He might have still been running right now. I legitimately feel bad for Justin Herbert. I don't know. The only receiver I know who he has is Quentin Johnston. And that by itself is enough to say, like, get him some help. I'm surprised the Chargers haven't looked into like working out Michael Thomas. I feel like that'd be a uh good situation, or maybe a good situation. 3rd and 8, Herbert shotgun. Saints send a blitz. Herbert is sacked from Ugo Amadi. His first game elevated. Comes up with a nice sack. It's a nice design from DA. So lucky the blitz got there. He had like 3 guys open downfield. Maybe a possible touchdown. So I'm glad the blitz got there. And I'm glad that when they got pressured, they made the tackle. All right. They don't mess up the snap this time, and the Chargers actually punt it. Jermaine Jackson's going to catch the bobble, and now they're calling the play dead. Wait, is that a rule? If you call fair catch and then you catch it off a bounce, that's a penalty? I thought if you called fair catch and then it bounces, it becomes another live play. I thought that was a rule. Okay, there's no penalty on the play for that. Yeah, I didn't think that was a rule. I hate these ads. Do we have any Ugo Amadi photos? All right, let's see if we can get something going on this drive. So far, it's just kind of been a lot of runs and no shots to Olave. I'd like to see Olave get involved if that's possible. Also makes sense while they're trying to run the ball a lot, they don't have any receivers. So that makes sense. I want to see I want to see Rattler take a deep shot to Mason Tipton. Tipton's fast as hell. They had a really good connection in training camp. Um, I'd like to see him take a shot at some point. They also had one versus Denver last week, but Tipton was like held or something, and he slipped or fell. I feel like that they must have a play in there for Mason Tipton to go deep. I want to see how the Panthers do versus the Broncos too. We're gonna be playing Panthers next week. Bryce Young is in right now. Ugo Amadi with the sack. Bro, Clint Kubiak is a cornball. Did you just call something? I feel I don't know. I got mixed feelings about Kubiak. I feel like he's kind of done what he could the last few weeks with what he has, but also sometimes he's too stubborn trying to run the football. Like two things can be true. Doesn't have he didn't have NFL players playing the last few games, but when he does, he gets too stubborn trying to run the ball, tries to be too safe sometimes. Good God. Rattler play action, has some time, fires to Olave, who gets popped. Man, Olave can't catch a break. I think he was down. Oh, they're ruling it incomplete. Man, Olave just came back. I need to see the other angle to see if that was a hospital ball. And they asked me to work on the freaking camera work. 1, 2. That's a clean hit. This one's a clean hit. That looked like a catch. Catching down. I'd challenge that. I'd challenge that. Yeah. Now Chris Olave is going into the injury tent. Good goodness, man. He can't catch a break. Olave can't catch a break. I don't think that's a concussion. I think that'd be like a broken rib. It could be a concussion. No, his head never really hits the ground, never takes a helmet to helmet hit. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any updates. I couldn't tell if that was a hospital ball because the camera work sucks. That's definitely a catch. And he was down. Chris Olave should wear a guardian cap. I think he's just woken up. Who, Olave? I don't think that's a concussion thing. They're saying he got hit in the head. I didn't see him get hit in the head. Um, then he doesn't have to request a trade soon. His contract should be up in like 2026, 2026 or something. They're saying it was a completed catch. I'm trying to see this replay. I don't know if he gets hit in the head. I don't know if he gets hit in the head. It might have just been like he got hit so hard, like he gets whiplash. It's not a helmet to helmet hit, and he doesn't like land on his head like really hard. Yeah, it's definitely a catch. I mean, Olave can't go a single game without getting his shit rocked. All right, Rattler shotgun. Taysom Hill's in the backfield. They hand it off to Taysom Hill, who gets a yard, if that. Telly Fuago rocking the long sleeves today. Is it possible for an offensive lineman to have aura? All right. Bob Means and Mason Tipton are the receivers on the play. Prentice in motion. Rattler play action. He slips. I don't think he was touched. The play's still going. He wasn't touched. That was a really weird rollout play. It looked like Rattler was throwing with his left arm, and then they said the runner gave himself up. He didn't. And then he wasn't touched. What the hell? Dude. All right, they're gonna probably just throw like a screen or something here. They're not gonna put Rattler in a bad position or run it. Yeah. Here goes Kamara. Some space. I don't think there's enough there to get a first. He's gonna pick up like 8 yards. Why would they blow that? He didn't slide. Oh, Olave's head's now out of the injury tent. Maybe he was getting a shot or something. No, I don't want your stupid fake free giveaway thing. They should have let that play continue going. Why is Chris getting smoked all the time? Dude, I don't Chris, I feel like almost the big hits he's taken this season, like if he was just like a little, I don't know. Like no one's rocking Jamar Chase that hard. Like and like literally a normal a normal tackle would be fine, but he just keeps getting rocked. I'm trying to. A lot of people are saying that he did not give himself up. He fell down. Jeez. Olave smiling on the sideline. I think he's okay. He looks fine. Where's Olave? He's. I think he's okay now. Herbert play action is going to go deep. Rolling out right. Infinite time. Now he's running. This is the slowest run I've ever seen. Justin Herbert gets past midfield and drops the shoulder on Tyrann Matthew. Connor, I might want to send a link in the chat if you are able to click on it. Uh, Click on this link and then click on Saints group chat on bunches. Check the pinned if you join. We sent a whole bunch of links in there. Herbert dumps it off to 89, who's running and now has a first down. I don't know if the link's clickable or not. If it's not, let me know. And then let me download bunches app. Go to that bunch and click. And all right, if you're looking for ways to watch, do this. Check the pinned. All right, 1st and 10. Chargers are in Saints territory. They hand it off to Dobbins, who picks up 4 yards. I have no idea how Herbert got like 38 yards. That was the dude was running like a freaking stork. 2nd and 7. Motion, Herbert, play action, under pressure, screen to Dobbins and Pete Warner again. He's having himself a day. And the Raiders just scored a touchdown on the Chiefs. Jeez. Herbert has another lot of time over the middle. Howden makes the tackle. He's about 3-4 yards shy of the first down. End of the first quarter. Second quarter, it will be a 4th and 4-ish. We'll see if they kick the field goal or not. I think they will. All right. First quarter. How's everyone feeling? 2-0. All right. It is official. Chris Olave was evaluated for a concussion, and he has been cleared to return. That's what it looked like on the sideline when he was smiling. This is the most Saints game of. This is like the most Chargers game of all time. I feel like the Chargers are a more boring team than the Saints, which is crazy considering they have a franchise quarterback. Like the Chargers don't have a outside of like Herbert, they don't have any marketable, exciting players. They don't have a all-star receiver. They don't have an all-star tight end. I don't know if J.K. Dobbins is an all-star. Derwin James isn't the best. Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa are, I won't say washed, but they're getting up there. They got I think Derwin James is I think at this point he might be living off the name more so than production. I don't know who they have at corner. Do they have Perriman at linebacker? I feel like they have a linebacker I'm missing, but oh, they have like Kuda Ford or Kuna Ford or something like that. But yeah, the Chargers are not a fun team, and the goes. Speaking of not fun teams, the Panthers are up 7-0, but the Broncos just had a perfectly played special teams play, downing a punt inside the one. Old Mac. Yeah, Khalil Mack, what was it, 2 years ago? He had like 17 sacks. I don't know what he's done since. Joey Bosa is living off the Bosa name. Yeah, really, Justin Herbert's their healthy offense and 0 points in the first quarter to show for it. Yeah, and the kick is good. Yeah, I feel like I get being safe with a rookie QB. Some of the play calling has been questionable. Also, the refs blew a play dead that they shouldn't have blown dead, and that just on the Spencer Rattler uh, giving himself up. This baseball, no, baseball's got more points than this. I don't even watch baseball, but I know that. Shit, I gotta scroll up. You guys are slacking. You're supposed to remind me. Do you guys watch baseball? Isn't the World Series going on, like Yankees and Dodgers right now? I don't watch baseball. I'm pretty sure it's Yankees and Dodgers though in the World Series. Mm, another update. Olave has his helmet and is walking to the sideline, so he's getting ready to play. Uh, yeah, my Pels fan. I don't really watch basketball. I sometimes I'll put the game on if uh shit, I lost my train of thought. I don't watch a lot of basketball, but I'll put on some games occasionally. I don't really have a basketball team. You're the biggest Rattler fan, but come on. Is that like Rattlers playing good or bad or I don't know what you're getting at. All right, 1st and 10. St. Brown's the only receiver on the field. They hand it off to AK, which loses 3 yards. Oh, what would you know? Derwin James makes the tackle after I said he's living off the name. And oh man, he's gonna make me bite my words today, isn't he? Rattler empty backfield. Kamara goes in motion, takes the snap. Here goes Rattler, has time, passes batted down at the line of scrimmage. Did that dude bat the pass down while getting pancaked? Oh. If he doesn't bat that, Kamara has a pretty decent play. 3rd and 12. Empty backfield. Chargers are kind of showing the blitz. And they do blitz. Rattler dumps it off to Taysom. Makes a man miss. Hits the edge. He's about a yard or two shy of the first down. Running AK into that's the end of the 7th-string center never gets old. Yeah. They got to use AK, I think, a little bit better. There is a flag. Let's see what it is. And it's on the Saints for blocking the back. Illegal blocking the back or illegal block. All right, we're redoing third down penalties on Bub means for a block in the back. Let's see. Yeah, that's a block in the back. That is definitely a block in the back. So what is it now? Third and 15? We're gonna do a draw play. Jaden Daniels just went like 80 yards downfield. Rattler shotgun, and they hand it off. Man, I get wanting to be safe, but man, like have some balls. Jaden Daniels has 5 points on my bench. They just called this no almost blocked. And now they're going to return it inside the 20. JT Gray makes the tackle. Coach has no guts or confidence in his team. I get being a little bit safe with a rookie QB, but man, like there is such thing as too safe. This is a rookie QB who like is talented. It's not like they have like Ian Book back there and they're just trying to get by. Like they started Rattler for a reason. They think they can win with him. Man, this game is gonna be freaking boring. Someone said they might as well punt on third down if they're just gonna do that. Yeah. The plays that have worked the best on offense today was a Rattler pass and a Camaro run to the outside and a Taysom run. But like also try and get Kendra involved too. Kendra's a good football player. Yeah, I don't get being a super conservative, safe football team and you're 2-5 and the game is 3-2. What's the point of playing it safe? You know what this means? This just means we're gonna get T Mac in the draft. That's all this means. We're gonna get T Mac or Ashton T or I don't know, but all this is good news. We'll get a top pick. It's time to post a T Mac video. Oh my gosh, we're back. And they're showing the baseball. This is hell. You don't want Nussmeier? Is that the LSU QB? I've seen a whole bunch of mixed stuff about him, both good and bad. I wish I watched the games myself, but I don't. The Broncos and Panthers game is more entertaining than this game. Oh, brother. Chargers pitch out to Dobbins. Has some space. And picks up 5, 6 yards. All right, 2nd and 5. Dude, this game is so boring. 2 to 3? This is like soccer. How does frisbee scoring work? Badminton, how does that work? Herbert hands it off to Dobbins. Again, gets 2 yards. Bub Means has a hand injury and is probable to return. Third down and 2, Herbert dumps it off to Dobbins, and Alante breaks it up. Nice play. Bum Means went to the locker room with a hand injury, but he's probable to return. Don't return this. From the 5, let it bounce into the end zone. If Alante went for the ball in that play, he might have had a pick 6. Oh, man, dude. Whichever team scores a touchdown first is probably gonna win. Oh my gosh. Let's return it from the 5 to the 12. I don't get returning that. This is not fun football. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. This is how bad this stuff is being already. The only good thing about this game is that we got cool game day posts because the Chargers blue is really cool, but the being a Chargers fan must suck. For the 5 of them out there, like, every week. The Saints said that the playbook's wide open for Rattler, they're not gonna limit him, and that seems to be like a lie. You got K. Dot in fantasy, nice. He should be a good player since Evans and, Godwin are out for a while. Empty backfield. Rattler to throw, screen to AK, hitting the edge, picks up 6. They said the playbook was open for Rattler. It seemed pretty open the last 2 weeks, and now they decide to get super safe with him when they get healthy. 2nd and 4. Rattler, play action, rolling out, dumps it off to AK. He's got some space, a first down, 2 blockers ahead of him. Alvin Kamara still going all the way to, like, the Chargers 40, 35. Nice play. I thought that was gonna be some more bull crap, but it worked. Shout out to, was it Ruiz and Lucas Patrick running down with no, it was the backup center. Ruiz and, McGovern. Yeah, that's how you use AK. I get occasionally, Rattler to throw, dumps it off to Prentice, who drops it. I get occasionally you have to use Kamara up the middle, so you keep the defense on their toes, and not every time Kamara's in, it's a run outside. But they should be using him more outside than, like, up the middle, as we all know. Second down and 10. The Saints are at the Chargers, like, 44. Pitch to Kendre Miller. 3 guys there. Makes a nice move. Kendre first down. Thank you. Now there's a flag. Screw this. Kendre made like 3 guys miss in the backfield. Penalty on Lucas Patrick again. Another holding. There's no need for him to hold anyway. There's no need to hold on that. That guy's not tackling Kendre. Jeez, man. Now we're gonna end up punting on this drive, negating a really nice play from Kendre Miller too. Tipped into motion, Rattler to Taysom Hill, who drops it, and it's intercepted. Ruling it incomplete. Let's see, was it a bad pass, or was it a drop, or was it both? Yeah, ball's a little high. That's a pick. That looks like a pick. Ain't, yeah, I agree. We deserve to, yeah. This team has 0 benefit of the doubt. They don't deserve anything, like, they're a bad football team. Lucas Patrick unnecessarily. I don't get it, dude. He knows the plays to the right side. Chances are his 500-pound fat dude he's blocking is not gonna run 10 yards across the field and tackle the running back. I don't know, that's 2 bad penalties from Lucas Patrick. Someone has a good point, on that Kendre run. What is the scheme? There's no blocker out in front for Kendre Miller. It's Kendra against 3 guys, and and he made it work. I'm leaving here with something. I'm a Kendra Miller believer. Travis Hunter, you are a New Orleans Saint. I don't know. I think I want T-Mac more than Travis Hunter. Because the Travis Hunter, you're gonna get the whole Deion Sanders nonsense bull crap. Oh, they ruled the pass incomplete. Olave is Spanish. I know he's like Cuban or something. I don't know if he's Spanish or not though. 3rd and 20, Rattler incomplete, looking for AK. What would you know? 3rd and 20, and they do a screen. Jesus Christ. Rattler can make good throws. Why are they limiting him? I get why they're limiting him, but he is not like Ian Book. This is a game plan you do if you have Ian Book or Bryce Young. You want to see Hayner and you're a Rattler fan? I don't think there's a really big difference between the two. I think with Hayner, he might do a better job like seeing blitz is coming. Uh, but I think it'd still be the same bull crap. They'd still call a bunch of screens, and if they chose Rattler over Hayner and they're calling this stuff, chances are it's going to be the exact same bull crap with Hayner. They're going to call a lot of screens for Hayner. They're going to have him rolling out half field reads. I don't think it'd be like more open. And they said the playbook was open for Rattler. I don't know what's this just isn't good football. Where Ian Book was so bad, you don't think Justin Jefferson? No one could save Ian Book. Herbert play action, dumps it off, first down, and he's at the 30. First down, Herbert, handoff to Dobbins, gets 2 yards. Book had prime Mike. No, he didn't. Ian Book did not have Michael Thomas. No, Ian Book never threw to Michael Thomas. He never played a snap with Michael Thomas. Maybe some like training camp stuff, but they never played a single snap together. Herbert play action, missed sack, dumps it off to Dobbins, who has a first down, breaks a tackle, gets a few extra yards. There's now a flag, might be a face mask on Chargers. Oh, that's a flag on Nathan Shepard. What the hell is he doing? What is he doing? He's like trying to break Herbert's ankle. Didn't realize that was your bad written a book in Saints history. Well, I just know he and Book and Thomas didn't play together. Thomas didn't even play in the season Ian Book started. I feel like that was just common sense. Nathan Shepard's having a D1 crash out right now. He most certainly is. After trying to break the quarterback's ankle. And a first down to McConkley. I think Lattimore let that up. Kind of dumb. He thought he was getting a sack. It's kind of dumb to just do that. It's a penalty to go that low on the quarterback anyway. DA doing bounty gate. Hopefully that would get him fired. Herbert pitch out to someone else other than Dobbins, who picks up 6 yards. I would have held on to his leg too. It's a penalty though if you hold on to their leg for like that long. Or if you go low, you can't like go below the knees or something. And that dude was like twisting his ankle. Herbert hands it off to 30, who gets 2 yards. I don't get in the last two games, they started off hot with Rattler throwing the ball a ton, play action going like 20 yards downfield. And the second they can run the ball, they act like he can't throw the football. Herbert on 3rd and 4 has a man for a first down. Nathan Shepard's crashing out, close the schools. Yeah, I don't know what he's crashing out about. The dude's being an idiot. Herbert shotgun. Looks to throw. He's gonna run. Shepard falls down, and Herbert is a yard shy of the first down. Oh, what a snag. Someone on the Broncos had a one-handed snag. Herbert, handoff, Dobbins, first down. This game is freaking brutal, dude. First down. Herbert. Play action. Under pressure from Shepard. Makes a move. Herbert's now running. And he's going to pick up 2 yards. I just don't get the thought process of when you look at the start of the Buccaneers game with Rattler. What was it? A 30-yard play? The start of last week's game to Foster Moreau was like a 20-yard play. And now they won't let Rattler throw the ball beyond 5 yards. What kind of bull crap is that? Derek Carr put them up to this. 2nd and 7. Herbert gives it to Dobbins, who has the first down. I swear these later noon games too are always so boring. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel that's how it is. D-line can't sack anyone. D-line's terrible. Luckily, we have Isaiah Foskey. Herbert to the end zone. No way. No shot. That was caught, but I think he was out of bounds. That was on Lattimore too. What a freaking throw. I think that's a touchdown. Second down for the Chargers. That's delay of game. Or they call it timeout. I don't care if we win or lose, but just make it entertaining. Like the Buccaneers game, that was fine. That was okay. Every game in SoFi Stadium is boring. I think just every Chargers game is boring. Majority of Saints games are boring. The Rams, I think for the most part, are boring. Thursday night's game was nice. Oh, what would you know? Adam Troutman's the guy making one-handed touchdowns catches for the Broncos, while the Saints can't convert a third down or a first down. What are they reviewing? It looks like doesn't his other foot step out? Oh, there's a flag. Dude, can we hurry up and get this game over with? No, there's no flag. Oh my gosh. Second and 10. Empty backfield. Herbert going end zone. There's the flag on Lattimore. This is the most we've seen Marshawn Lattimore get thrown at this season. If they're gonna score, give it to Dobbins. I started him in fantasy. No way the season is worse than 21. It's reaching like 2014 levels of bad, except 2014 without Drew Brees. Dude, the commercials are more entertaining than this. Let's look at red zone. Let's see what's happening on red zone. We got Carolina with the football at midfield. I don't know what's happening. All right, Carolina has the football at midfield. Does anyone know how Carolina scored? Was it Bryce Young or was it like a run? Will Levis is still getting commercials. Who gave Will Levis a commercial? I get it's the whole Mayo thing, but who in their right Will Levis doing the splits on cans of mayo makes me not want to get that. It was a Bryce Young to Xavier Leggett. Okay. You should play Hainer this game. You can win with someone else who can just manage the game. My thinking though right now is like if they put Hainer in, I don't think the play calling changes. They chose Spencer Rattler to start over Hainer, and this is what their play calling is. So why would their play calling be different with their second option, Jake Hainer? Maybe Hainer does a better job, doing audibles or something. But like, I don't. This is like a play calling issue. I think they refuse to like go past 5 yards on passes. I don't know. Just give it to Dobbins if you're gonna score. Now there's a false start. This game just keeps elongating itself, but Hainer can get the ball out faster and makes quicker reads. That's fair too, but like, how's he gonna get the ball out fast and make quicker reads if all they're calling is screens and rollouts? I don't know. I don't think Rattler's been. I mean, Rattler hasn't been good today, but like, he's thrown the ball like 6 times. 4 of them were screens. One was a pass to Olave, and that was it. Like they haven't let him throw the ball. He hasn't been able to make quick reads because they're just having him throw the screen. Herbert ends to the one to McConkey. Like I haven't thought today, oh, I wish Rattler would have thrown the ball faster. It's all just been screens and throwaways because they've been poorly designed plays. Second and goal from the one after a Saints timeout. Just give it to Dobbins, please. And they don't. And they get the stop. He's short of the end zone. Lattimore getting played. Yeah, this is the first game where we've seen teams throw out Marshawn Lattimore like more than like once. Third and goal from the one. Herbert hands it off to Dobbins, who's in the end zone. All right. Let's see how my fantasy team's doing. I'm down by 20 still. Rip. Oh, the extra point was missed. At least we can get ball at half. We're not going to do nothing with anything. You guys ready for Kubiak to call a run up the middle, a screen, and then a rollout play, and then we'll punt? That's what's going to happen. Tyron can't tackle. Guess not. I don't. No comment. I don't really got a comment about that. You ready for these head zones and draw plays? Yep. I'm ready for a screen, a good play, which is called back from a penalty, a run up the middle, and then another screen. Let's see what happens now. Rattler shotgun. You got one timeout, a minute 37. Quick pass to Kamara, who picks up 5 yards. They've thrown 10 passes with Rattler, or 11 now. I'd probably say 5 of them were screens. Do you think we'll force a deep pass and throw a pick? Uh, Probably not. They're not going to call a play to let Rattler throw the ball deep because they want him to throw 5 yard passes every play. Rattler over the middle has Olave first down and he goes down. Why are we mad with draws and screens on 3rd and 20? We're We're mad because the play calling is limiting Spencer Rattler, like he's not capable of throwing past 5 yards. Rattler, play action out to Juwan Johnson, who gets out of bounds. And a flag. I wonder 62, it's on Lucas Patrick, I bet. Illegal man downfield. Oh, 61, not 62. First and 15 from the Saints 45-yard line. Rattler gonna throw under pressure, and he is sacked. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. There you go. Now there's another flag. No, no foul, and the Saints are not calling a timeout. What are they doing? Call a timeout. Rattler on second down has Mason tipped in for about 10-ish, 8-ish yards. Call a timeout. Why do you have one timeout? Why are Rattler gonna throw over the middle, has Juwan first down inside the 30, down to the 25. Call a timeout. We wasted a lot of time because they didn't call a timeout after a sack. First and 10, 22 seconds from the 25. No timeouts. Just you can't have a mistake here. You can't have a sack. You can't have a turnover. Be smart. Rattler throws it out to Ken. Oh, Kamara, who makes a one-handed snag. Did he get out of bounds? Yes. Shot to the end zone. Who you taking a shot to though? We don't have a big guy who can we can take a shot to. Is it Olave? Do you throw a one-on-one to Olave? I don't. You just kind of got to hope they're playing zone and you find Juwan in a seam or something. But taking a shot to the end zone, you don't have a 6'3" guy you can just rely on. Second and 6, 18 seconds. Rattler under pressure. Gonna throw this one away. That's a smart play. Felt some pressure. No one's open. Threw it out. All right, third down. No negative plays here. Rattler just gonna throw it away. That's okay. Just play it smart. 40-yard attempt for Groupie. It is good. That could have just ran the ball a little. They didn't have timeouts. They couldn't. Um, but would you look at that? The offense looked better when they let Spencer Rattler throw the ball beyond the line of scrimmage, not treating him like he is who's a terrible quarterback in the NFL. Bryce Young, Aiden O'Connell. The dude is not Aiden O'Connell. He can make. Look at his first throw. Look at Rattler's first throw. He made a read over the middle. Made good decisions too. Yes. I don't know why they went from letting him throw the ball 75 times in 2 games to, "Oh, we can't trust him." They're trying to be too safe with him. There's such thing as being safe in a good way. There's such thing as being too safe in a bad way. That last drive literally just proved the point that they are being too safe. Rattler made a lot of good throws, found Juwan, found Olave, found Tipton. They were at 1st and 15. Took a sack. Like, he made good throws, good reads. That should be evidence that they need to allow him to make or make call plays that allow him to throw the ball past the line of scrimmage in the second half. I don't know why they don't use Kendra Miller more. I don't know either. I don't get why they give. I don't know why they hate Kendra Miller, and they've said it in press conferences that he needs to be better, but nothing about Isaiah Foskey. Gross ass score. Dude, this is not an action game. We're only 5 points. What is going on? First half, first half thoughts for me. I like that they're trying to run the ball, because that's what the whole thing, their system's based off of. But they're trying to do it too much. I also think I like that they're trying to, limit Rattler to some capacity to limit mistakes. But he can do more than just throw a screen. And we saw that on the last drive. Offensive line uh, has been fine, I guess. Okay. No, just like passable. Passable is a good word. They should use Kendra Miller more. I mean, that one play should be evidence enough that he's a good football player. He should get more playing time. Defense is Defense can't get sacks. Defensive line sucks. Tackling's better. They're targeting Lattimore. Secondary hasn't really been an issue to me outside of Lattimore's PI. Any other thoughts that I have? No, just stop being too safe. You can let Rattler throw the ball. Why isn't MVS playing? Doesn't know the playbook, probably. He had like 5 days to learn the playbook, and then on the 5th day, they're traveling. Probably no connection either with Rattler, so I'm assuming it's a playbook thing. This is the weirdest box score I've ever seen in your life. Yeah, 9 to 5. I wonder if that's scoregami. I wonder if this is a score that's ever happened before. You notice that it looks like they're having Rattler on training wheels, like they just know from playbook for him. Yeah, I would understand this if this was what they did in the Buccaneers game, in the Broncos game. They didn't do any of the shit in those 2 games. They started off with those games letting him throw the ball 30 yards downfield. I don't what's the is the Chargers defense that much better? The Broncos have a better defense than, the Chargers, and, Tampa Bay's defense isn't, like, great, but it's also not a slouch. I think Chargers is probably better than Tampa, but not as good as Denver. I don't know why they're acting like Rattler can't throw a football. Like, they don't want Bosa and Mack to get them or something, like, I don't and I understand too, like, they're trying to make his life easier, make sure the first read is his guy, screens, that's an easy play for a rookie quarterback to make. Hand the ball off, don't let him throw the ball 40 times. But at some point, like we've said a billion times in the last few minutes, like, that last drive is evidence that he can throw the ball and make a read over the middle. Treating him like they let Trevor Simeon throw the damn ball, like, they're treating him like, Ian Book. Like, they had 10 days to prepare for this game. It's not like they had 2 days to prepare for this game. Rattler found out yesterday he's starting. They've had 10 days to prepare for this game, and their game plan was to not let Rattler throw the ball past the line of scrimmage. Did Clint Carmichael come today? I guess so. He never left. Yeah, Kubiak's been suspect, throughout the season. Like, that pitch play to Kendre Miller, that was called back. Someone posted a screenshot. He doesn't have a lead blocker on this play. 3 defenders go unblocked, and the play design doesn't have anyone, leading Kendre as a blocker. So either they really hate Kendre and they're trying to set him up, or Kubiak doesn't know how to or he's calling bad plays, or someone on the offensive line messed up their assignment. What makes it even funnier is Kendre turned that into a 15-yard run. Like, there's no way let's see if we can get this. There's no way this is gonna go. It's not gonna go. I wish it did. I mean, you never know, it seems crazy, but they're doing this on purpose so they can keep DC4 safe. I mean, the odds of that being true, probably not very high, but, you know, Carr's a week away. Another thing is probably it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Rattler doesn't, uh, have a great game. I don't think that's what they're doing, but it's an interesting, um, thought. DA punted the ball on 4th and 1. Yeah, way too safe. 4th and 1 in Chargers territory. Oh, what's going on red zone? The Seahawks are losing. Buffalo's in the red zone. Just a conspiracy. That's fair. 100% fair. Bryce Young. I saw Bryce Young's touchdown pass earlier. It was decent. It was on Pat Surtain too. Do we get the ball in the second half? I think we do. Yeah, we get the ball in the second half. Rattler has more passing yards than Herbert on the same amount of attempts and completions. Herbert is the game's leading rusher. I think with the reason Patrick back on the interior line is a big reason why they are going conservative so that they can run the Yeah, I get, like, why they wanna run the ball more, but at some point, it's like, "Okay, it's not working, try something else." Like, I get why they wanna run the ball. Like, that's what Kubiak wants to do. That's what the system's based off of. I get why they wanna run the ball. But, when I say they're being too safe, it's like you're throwing a screen on first down, then you're running up the middle on second down, and then you're throwing a screen on third down. Like, I watched the Raiders game last week or something, or one of the weeks, and that's what the Raiders do. And they got Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. Like, I think Rattler's better than Aiden O'Connell. Um, I just don't know how you go from letting Rattler throw the ball 30 yards on his first throw or 20 yards on his first throw to, okay, we're not going to let him throw the ball past 5 yards. Like, I don't know. I don't think Rattler's been horrible. I think he's had probably like one missed pass. It was the Taysom one. Uh, he had a nice few passes to Olave, had a nice pass to Juwan. Um, a lot of his incompletions were throwaways. Like, I don't think he's playing horrible. I think he's playing probably with someone who, in a situation where they're not letting him throw the ball downfield, I think he's probably playing as well as you could ask him. I'm not trying to be biased or like glaze him either, because I gave him crap for how he played versus the Broncos too. I give him crap for how he played in the Bucks game. I just I don't get the thinking of let's throw 5 screens in the span of like 7 plays. Nick Sirianni or DA. I guess just give me Sirianni since he had a team that went to the Super Bowl. Just playing with a limited playbook. I could understand that, but they also said that the playbook is wide open for him. So are they lying? The playbook looked way more open for him the last 2 games. I don't know. Hopefully the second half is different and they realize, "Oh, our quarterback can throw the ball 10 yards." Dennis Allen is the type of head coach to punt the ball on 4th and 1 and the game on the line. That reminds me about earlier this season, Denver was playing Pittsburgh? Denver was playing someone, I think it was Pittsburgh, and they were down by, like, 4 or, like, 1 possession, under 2 minutes, and they had, like, 1 timeout or something, and they kicked it downfield instead of doing an onside kick because I think, like, the thinking was, "Oh, if we can stop get better field position or something, but they didn't, like, have enough timeouts or something, and they got the ball back with, like, 6 seconds. That's what that reminds me of. They're probably just trying to get this game over with so they can get DC4 back. Well, if you wanna get this game over with, I'm all for that, but, like, you gotta score. You're not gonna score a touchdown the way they've been playing. The best they've looked all game was when Rattler was throwing the football. Um, I don't know. Yeah, even Mark Sanchez is saying, "Let Rattler air it out." Someone earlier said, they should put Hayner in because 'cause he'll make quicker reads, but I think what I said was like, "No, they're not calling plays for him to make quick reads. It's either a screen or it's a play that doesn't work." Alright, Kendre Miller's returning it. Here goes Kendre Miller. He's still going, and he's down at the 40-yard line. He kinda did that last year against the Rams with the onside kick. Oh, DA did do that crap. That was insanely stupid. He did a onside kick instead of, kicking it, right? That's what that was? That was the problem? It was something with the onside kick, that was the problem. There's no excuses for offense having 5 points. Everyone's Kubiak's the excuse. Pitch to Alvin Kamara on the left, picks up 2, 3 yards. I think they have 5 points because Clint Kubiak is being way, way too safe. Rattler will only get better by learning from mistakes, past mistakes. Maybe this is a game where they don't want him to make any, but at some point you have to let a player play. All right, 2nd down and 7. Taysom Hill's in the backfield. Rattler to throw out to Kamara, low pass. It's caught, and now it's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. Yeah, we were down 1 score with, like, 2 times. Okay, and then he kicked the onside kick, and then there's, like, a 2-minute warning as well or something. Yeah, I think Chargers are challenging that catch. Okay, now they didn't challenge because video assist called it back. Alright, so now it will be 3rd and 7 for the Saints. You guys ready for a draw play? We're ready for a draw play, Kubiak. So make a draw play that goes for 2 yards. Alright, 3rd and 7, they're in the shotgun. Tipton in motion. Rattler's gonna throw. Fires for Tipton, who picks up a few, but not a first down. Now they will punt. I just call a play that goes past the first down. Why do we have a play for 3rd and 7 and the guy runs a 2-yard route? I don't get that. But Matthew Habel will punt, and fair caught in the 10-yard line. The Saints refused to give Kendre Miller the football. Someone says every time Kendre Miller touches the football, something good happens, and then they just never give him the ball again. Let's see what other stuff's going on Twitter. Some of this stuff is Clint Kubiak is probably just the guy calling plays, but not sure there's much to work with. Rookie QB either. Hmm. Literally 0 changes were made at halftime. I just don't get if it's 3rd and 7, why do you call a play where a receiver runs a 2-yard route? Chargers TD and the game is over? Yeah. Chargers field goal and the game is over. You'd rather be at a Taylor Swift concert? They were she was there last night. Was it last night? I don't know. Concerts are fun though. I don't Some metal concerts get crazy though. Those aren't fun. I just don't understand if it's 3rd and 7, why don't you call a play that, you can get the first down? And then Rattler too, he needs to maybe see if a different read is there for the first down. Maybe he's being too safe too. First and 10 from the 10, Herbert, play action, infinite amount of time, and a guy is wide open. Someone say Kubiak is holding back Spencer Rattler. Dennis Allen's defense letting a man. I don't know who these Charger receivers are. This should not be an issue for the secondary. Herbert hands it off to that guy who picks up 5 yards. The only I know Quentin Johnston is on their team, but he sucks. I think he's been okay this year, but he's not playing. Lad McConkey is a receiver. Palmer, did they still have Palmer? These dudes should not be getting that open. Man in motion, Herbert to throw. A lot of time, and Herbert's pass is incomplete. Big Mickey Loomis and DA must be dating. They are. Mickey is not going to fire DA. We're stuck in this purgatory. Freaking Carmichael used Kendra Miller better than Clint Kubiak. 3rd and 6. Saints try and blitz, and Herbert's pass is incomplete. You guys are watching me literally die on the inside live. I feel nothing. This is what we thought the Patriots and Saints game was gonna be last season. Why would you catch that? Guys, we scored 5 points, but remember, we gotta look past results. Yeah, guys, gotta look past results. Results don't matter, guys. Good organizations look past results. The 49ers, they don't care about results. The Chiefs, they don't care about results. Neither do the Bengals, neither do the Ravens. Results do not matter. Do not matter. It's the friendships you make that matter more than the results. Mickey Loomis, everybody. Jermaine Jackson needs to get cut, dude. Why is he fair catching it and catching punts at the 5-yard line? Twice. Fuck. Good organization. Yeah, guys. Good organization score 5 points. Lose. Look past those results. Keep going because you're best friends with the head coach. You wish you were you're at the mod at the Chat Sports Saints, and chat was so damn toxic because I said Carr wouldn't be as good in the offense. Just like if Carr was in, you could definitely say it's probably better because the playbook is more open and they're not being as safe. But Carr is not the answer. I don't know if any of the quarterbacks on the roster are the answer, but at least with Hayner or Rattler, you're not paying them 50 million to take you 8 and 9. Bro, who players to fair catch the ball? I don't know. I do not know why the returners are thinking catching the ball at the 5-yard line is a smart idea. Yeah, no QB is the answer here. Yeah, I think Rattler has potential to be a starter, but maybe he's like I'd rather deal with a rookie making rookie mistakes as opposed to Derek Carr making rookie mistakes like we've seen the last 2 years. Mickey Loomis and DA have to be yeah, I bet DA has Mickey Loomis like dirt or something. First and 10, Rattler hands it off to Kendre Miller, breaks a tackle, and gets a first down. Thank you. Give him the ball more. Every time he touches the ball, something good happens. Then they take him out for a quarter and never give him the ball again. First down, Kendre is still in the game. They hand it off to Kendre Miller, who picks up 4 or 5 yards. Wow. You give the football to a good player and you get a good result. 2 plays in a row, that's crazy. I'm gonna lose my crap, dude. I'm about to become Nathan Shepard and, like, lose my freaking mind. Clint Kubiak's gonna make me crash out. 2nd and 5. Rattler, play action to Kendre under some pressure, and he is sacked. Talise Fuaga gave up a pressure on that play, which forced Rattler into a sack. He had a man open over the middle if he had an extra second or so. 3rd down and 12. You guys ready for this draw play? Oh, Rattler's gonna actually throw it. Gets hit as he throws it, and it's incomplete. Looked like he was trying to go deep on that play. Didn't have enough time. O-line gave out, which fired the QB to miss the read. That was Olave over the middle. It looked like Olave. I couldn't quite tell, though. Oh, he was going deep for Olave, who had his man beat an extra second or so. Lucas Patrick, why are you getting into a fight? You got 2 penalties on the day. You're getting owned. So 2 straight plays where Rattler had Olave, couldn't quite get it to him because of the pressure. Maybe this is where, like, having maybe a guy who's experienced like Carr or maybe Hainer, I don't know. They throw it to a spot as opposed to waiting for him to get open, if that makes sense. But I'd rather just deal with the rookie QB making rookie mistakes and learn from them. Yeah, I don't Lucas Patrick trying to start a fight. The dude has been terrible today. Can we just trade Lucas Patrick in 4th for another left guard? We're not going to be able to trade anyone or anything for a starting left guard. If anything, I want us to keep all of our picks so that we can like have all of our picks in the draft. You want to know what's crazy? They traded up in the 4th round, the first pick of the 4th round to get Nick Saldiveri, who in the Chiefs game was benched and then got hurt in the next game. Or is it last? Nick Saldiveri has been terrible. Spencer Rattler got sacked 14 times in 3 weeks. That's crazy. This felt like a game where we were going to get a real evaluation of Rattler, and Clint Kubiak is making me crash out. This is why full reset. I feel like the Saints can do a small reset. Like you can get like keep some guys around. Like keeping AK around, I think is good for a reset. Maybe keeping Demario and Tyron around is good for a reset. Lattimore, I'm okay with trading him if you get a second round pick for him. Cam Jordan, convince him to retire. He's a waste of a roster spot. I hate to say that, but it's true. Someone said the Saints are calling so many dump off and screens because they can't protect the Rattler long enough to let anything else go. That's fair. But then, like, just bring in an extra blocker. Like, they've done that before. They did that for Carr. You can't do that for Rattler. They've blocked Morrow and Juwan against the Cowboys. You can't do that for Rattler. Dobbins on the run goes nowhere. Tyron Matthew makes the tackle. Somehow this shit is worse than the Broncos game. At least the Broncos game, it was already over by this point. Like, I feel I have to keep watching because it's a close game. Herbert play action, going deep on Kool-Aid. No, Alante who gives up a catch. McConkey still going inside the 15 to 10 touchdown. That's a play where we might be missing a Paulson Adebo PI instead of giving up a touch. Okay, well now it might be over. It now might be over. Guys, yeah, this is a good organization. The best organization because they look past results. They look past results. All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh. All right. You know what this means? It just means we're getting T Mac. We're getting T Mac. People are going to say, oh, the Saints need to draft offensive linemen, defensive linemen. Yes, that is true. But the Saints can't draft for crap on offensive linemen. And the Saints just need help everywhere. So T Mac from Arizona, you and Chris Olave and Shaheed are going to cook. This team better than the Chiefs. Top, yeah, we're getting a top 5 pick. T Mac is ours. Let's go Chargers. I'm a Saints. Yeah, I don't want the Saints to do this miraculous. Oh, bounce back, win 7 of their last 8. Get the 14th overall pick. Missed the playoffs, but hey guys, we did just good enough to miss, but good enough to not get a good pick. No, dude, give me my top 5 pick. Give me T Mac. Give me T Mac. I'll take Ashton Jainty too. Jainty, Kendre, and AK. That'd be pretty fire. Look what Tampa Bay's doing with their 3 running backs. Look at what Detroit's doing with their 2 running backs. If Kubiak wants to run the ball, give us Ashton Jainty. Kamara's in the backfield. Play action. Rattler's rolling out right. Throw it away, maybe. He does throw it away. Now there's a flag. Late hit. Grounding. Looks like Alante just flopped. It just looked bad. That's what that looked like. This is what you call a winning culture. Oh, we get a break. We get a flag on the Chargers. Someone's head hit the Gatorade cooler. Oh, Michael Thomas tweeted out, well, uh, Taysom Hill's at QB. He's going to run and get a few yards. Maybe get the ball to Kendre Miller. Rattler play action, has time, fires to Olave for a first down. That was a nice play. Rattler had some nice time on that play. Let's see Trevor Penning. I think I saw Penning do have a nice block. Penning did good enough on Khalil Mack. I thought I saw someone. I thought I saw him do a better block. Rattler hands it off to AK, who gets a few yards. Second and 6. Rattler hands it off to Kendre Miller. Makes a nice move. Stays up and got the first and another fucking flag. God damn it, dude. This whole organization is. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff in here. Was that on Penning? Rattler, second and 16, shotgun, takes the snap, under pressure, looks over the middle. Juwan drops it. Tough catch. Not going to get mad at him for dropping that one. That was a difficult one. All right, third and 16. So that means it's going to be a run, right? It's going to be a run. Can we talk about the discipline of Dennis Allen's teams for penalties too? Rattler to throw under pressure. Looks. Passes tipped. Looking for Olave. I couldn't tell if that was tipped or not. It looked like maybe someone got a hand on it. I couldn't quite tell though. Yeah, I got tipped. It would have been there if it wasn't tipped. Yeah, the commentator saying it would have been a first down had not been tipped. Yeah, Hayball's punt goes out of bounds. Hey man, if you haven't already, subscribe because this shit's painful. Um, so double check if just in case. I know most of you in here are, but um, help your brother out if we're in this much pain. At least we'll be in pain together. They're telling them to hold on, Kendre. Yeah, why is it every time Kendre gets the ball, there's a penalty? You're a day one sub. Damn, appreciate you. I think I remember you some of my earlier. It's crazy. My old videos, the video, it used to be freaking terrible. Like looking back on them, I used to sit on the couch, had my camera, that the lighting was all weird. There was no B-roll. It was just me looking at my laptop, talking to a camera for 30 minutes, zero editing. It was terrible. But not the videos I've been doing basically over the last year or so. This is what I like. So appreciate you being day one and not unsubscribing from the BS I was putting out uh, early on. You got to look at the offensive summary. There is no offensive summary. Jake Haener just put on a glove to start throwing. No, that's what this says. It looks like Jake Haener will be going in. Oh, Kendra Miller came out of the injury tent. Of course, he was in the injury tent. Herbert, play action. Saunders with the sack. Never thought you'd say this. You miss Carr. I don't. If Carr's our quarterback, we were just going to go 8-9. Like, I don't. At least now we're losing and getting a top pick. Hard to believe what the Saints did the first 2 weeks. That feels like like years ago. That doesn't even feel like that was this season. Hayner has his helmet on and Kendra Miller's head into the locker room. Dude, Jake Hayner looks like he'll be going in for Spencer Rattler. Why do people act like Hayner and Carr are Brady and Mahomes? I don't know. Herbert under pressure, a missed sack from Alante. Herbert make a man miss. Downfield, incomplete, out of bounds. All right, well, we're about to see what Jake Hayner can do. All right, I think we're about to see Jake Hayner go in. We'll see if anything gets improved. Why is Rattler coming out? Maybe they feel like he's not executing enough. I don't know. I don't think he's been bent like so bad he needs to be benched. Maybe he's missing reads that we're not seeing. Jermaine Jackson. The one time he doesn't call a fair catch. This team is terrible, dude. Are we about to see Hayner go in? Is Hayner in? Yes, Jake Hayner is in. Hayner screen to Taysom Hill, who gets 6 yards. Y'all treating Carr like he is. I don't. If Carr was starting the last few games, we don't beat Tampa Bay and we don't beat Denver. We'd still be 2-5 whether Carr was in or not. This game, I don't know. But Carr's not, Carr. The issue with Carr is he'll do good enough to make us 8-9 and miss the playoffs, but not do bad enough so we don't get a good pick. That's the issue with Carr. Hayner hands it off to Alvin Kamara, who has the first down. I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm glazing or being biased. Was Rattler that bad? Like, I don't think he was playing terrible. He had a pass that was tipped that resulted in it being incomplete, threw the ball away. And the few times the Saints went backtracking, it was a holding penalty. I don't know if that's I don't know. I'm trying not to be biased. Hayner to throw. Throws out wide to Olave, picks up 4 or 5 yards. Yeah, Kendra got hurt and is in the locker room. Hayner hands it off to Alvin Kamara, who's still going. How is he still going? All the way to the 30. How did that happen? Let me guess, there's a penalty. I'd rather go 8 and 9 than 3-14. What does 8 and 9 accomplish? That's what I'm gonna ask. What does 8 and 9 accomplish? You get the 14th pick again and draft another lineman and run it back? I don't know what 8 and 9 accomplishes. I get you wanna win 8 games instead of 3, but it doesn't help the team. Hayner sidearm to Taysom, who's gonna throw it back to AK, and that play was kind of a disaster. And Alvin's all smiling about that. That was a weird, disastrous play. I do not like that play at all. Question Kendra is questionable to return with a hamstring injury. Hayner, 2nd and 7, hands it off to Jamal Williams, who, of course, does nothing. Maybe Hayner does something since he has an extra year of experience. We'll see, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Third down and 5. Hayner, shotgun, takes the snap over the middle. Pass is behind Olave, and also Olave drops it. Why did we sign Jamal? Well, at the time, it seemed like a good signing. Had like 17 touchdowns and 1,000 yards. Oh, that's a drop from Olave. The pass wasn't behind him. Um, yeah, we should have cut Jamal Williams by now. He's not good. Didn't Kendra injure his hamstring? Yep. I don't know if it's the same hamstring or not, but Kendra's hurt again. What? 2 games? Two games into his return. Dude couldn't last 2 full games. They're saying Hayner gave a spark, but not to sound like a downer, but all the yards on that drive came from Kamara. He looked fine though. I Chargers on the return. Oh, big hit from Willie Gay. Jamal carries are a waste of time. Yeah, I agree. But Kendrick's hurt now again, so uh, they got no one else to give the ball to because they cut Jordan Mims. Herbert hands it off. That run, I don't even know where he's at. He's still going. Dobbins, first down. Rattler getting PTSD. Is it just me? I don't think he was playing horrible. At least from this perspective, maybe on the all 22 or when the coaches are calling plays, he's not making the right reads, but I don't think he was, like, playing to the point he should get benched. He was just having tipped passes and under pressure. I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased. I'm not trying to be biased. Herbert sends a man in motion, hands it off to Dobbins again, breaks a tackle, gets a few yards. That shit was horrible just now. Yep, he wasn't. I don't know why there was even. Yeah, I don't think Rattler was playing to a point where you need to make a quarterback switch. I honestly don't think he was playing to the point where it's like, okay, let's bench him. I honestly believe that. I promise you guys, I'm trying not to be biased. I'm trying to think like a lot of his incompletions were throwaways. Some of the other ones, it was tipped. A few other ones, he got hit as he was throwing it. I Maybe the all 22 and the play calling changes that narrative, but I honestly don't think he was like I haven't thought once today, like, "Oh my god, we need to bench him. This is terrible." Unless DA feels like he's coaching for his job security and he feels like Hanner can do better. I don't know, but also too, the play calling isn't helping Spencer at all either. Not letting him throw downfield. And when he does have that chance, he doesn't have enough time to throw downfield. I don't know. I'm trying not to be biased. It just feels like they're trying to like limit him in a too much. Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore is now questionable to return with a hamstring injury. Wanna know? All these soft tissue injuries can be prevented, man. I don't know why there's so much crap. Lattimore is on the sideline without a helmet. We're scared for the Panthers. Carr will be back. We should be able to beat the Panthers if Carr's playing. Herbert, play action, has time, has more time. He's rolling out because he has time. There's now a flag. And Herbert went out of bounds, and Tyron hit him late. And they want a flag. Is Eric McCoy really this important to the team? Is Eric McCoy really like 30 points worthy of importance to this team? Herbert to throw, going downfield, has a man, first down. Joshua Palmer, Dennis Allen's defense, ladies and gentlemen, letting Joshua Palmer cook them. Kendre has been downgraded to out. God damn it, Kendre. They need to fire this. They need to get rid of everyone. I don't want to keep Kubiak. I'll keep some of like the assistant coaches. I think they're good. Like Rick, the offensive line coaches, I think are good at their jobs. Dennison, who's the other Barton? Is it Barton? I think the offensive line coaches are good at their jobs. Keith Williams is good at his job, but like Da, get him out of there. Get Da's defense out of here. Kubiak, I don't know. Rizzy, I'd keep Rizzy. Herbert, screen to the tight end. That goes nowhere. What GM and head coach would I like to see? Anyone but Mickey Lou. Well, not anyone, but I don't know GMs and all that stuff. If I'm hiring for a new GM, I'd go for someone from Detroit because you get someone from Detroit who's been around the scouting, the player acquisitions, getting new talent. They'll bring that here. They'll bring other people here with that. Then they might hire someone from Detroit like Aaron Glenn, which I don't think would be flashy, but I don't know. I wouldn't be mad at it. 3rd and 8, Herbert looking to throw, dumps it off to Dobbins, who picks up a few yards. Let's say the Saints get a top 5 pick. Who do we get? Uh, I want T-Mac from Arizona, the receiver. I'd take Jainty. There's a defensive tackle. I can't remember his name. I Will Campbell is the only offensive lineman I'd take in the top 5. Quarterbacks, I don't know much about. I'm not a big Shadur fan. I like Cam Ward, but that's tricky. I might wait for next season for Archie Manning or Arch Manning. Travis Hunter would be interesting. I like T Mac though. I'd want T Mac. He complements Olave and Shaheed very well. He's a big body guy, can get yards after the catch, make contested catches. Dude does it all. I'd want T Mac. Lattimore is out for the remainder of the game with a hamstring injury. T minus 24. They're not firing DA. They're gonna say he didn't have Carr. 6-game losing streak, but guys, we have to look past results. God, not only do I have to make a video on this game too. This is depressing. Mickey Loomis not going. Loomis is never gonna fire DA. I just kind of accepted that, and the sooner you guys accept it, the less disappointed you'll be. The miss Gail Benson puts 0 pressure on Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis is untouchable because they're best friends, and she won't do that. It's terrible. Sell the team to someone who wants to win? No, they're not gonna do that. They like to all be best friends and not win. Mickey Loomis said last year after one of the wins, it was like, "Not how you do it, it's who you do it with." They're not gonna fire DA. Someone set you up a boxing match with Mickey Loomis. He'd lose and then say he's gonna look past the results and say he won. That's what'll happen. Oh my gosh. Let's see if Hayner can do something. They're kind of at a point where they have to stop being safe. We'll see though. Let's see what Hayner can do. First down and 10 from the 30 after a touchback. Probably not going to be able to run the ball. And Jamal Williams is in. Hayner sends him in motion. Quick pass to Olave. He goes out. Who's got a first down and picks up 15. That's a nice play. Oh, DeAndre Swift's on my fantasy team. Oh, there he goes. How am I looking? Hayner hands it off to Jamal Williams, which goes nowhere, per usual. I need 6 points to take the lead in fantasy football. 6 points. I have Swift, Bowers, and Kansas City defense and Dobbins. My opponent has Caleb and DJ Moore. What's your reaction if Jake leads us to a win? Good for Jake. I'd be happy. I'd say the Saints made the right move, but I don't think they're gonna win. Hayner to throw, reads the pocket, going deep, way overthrown. This guy reminds me of an off-brand Eddie Lacy. He runs as if he's Eddie Lacy's weight. Yeah, Hayner throws it outside. Olave was going inside. It's probably a thing of lack of experience together, lack of chemistry. Third and 8. Jamal is still in. Hayner takes the snap under pressure, dumps it off, incomplete. What would you know? Changing the quarterback did not do anything. Can we please cut Jamal Williams? He does nothing useful. Someone saying Rattler might have been hurt. I don't think he was hurt. Unless it was something we didn't see. I feel like if he was hurt, we would have seen um like a little update thing or a little notification. All he do is talk about anime. Yep. Saints have punted 9 times today. Yeah, guys, you switch quarterbacks to punt the ball again. I don't get that. I know I've been a Spencer Rattler Glazer and defender. I've also criticized him. I don't think he was playing that bad. I think he was playing probably as well as someone could have played given the play calling and what's happening around him. He didn't get hurt. He looks right on. Yeah, I don't think he got hurt. I don't know what switching quarterbacks does. It's the same bullcrap. Herbert is still up. Granderson missed the sack. Nice tackling, everybody. No one can get a sack. No one can tackle. Same bullcrap. Want to know what's funny? I think the Saints have given up like the most plays of like 50 or more yards this season, and they have a defensive minded head coach. Granderson got stiff armed into oblivion. How do you get stiff armed by a quarterback? And Alante misses an easy pick. Herbert, shotgun, takes the snap, has time. Oh, is he sacked? No, he's still up. Now he's sacked. I want to give Brzee that sack. What has gone right in this game outside of Chris Olave? Congrats, Dennis Allen. Mickey Loomis has got to be the luckiest man in the world. Here, I'll talk about them in a second. Jermaine Jackson on the return from the 30 gets about 15 yards, decent punt return. Mickey Loomis, luckiest man in the world. Hired Sean, who helped sign Drew, job security for 15 years. And now he's the luckiest man in the world because no one's ever going to fire him because they look beyond results because that's what good organizations do. The 49ers never fired a head coach. They landed Kyle Shanahan by looking past results and not firing the guys before him. The Lions are a good organization. They looked past results. That's how they got Dan Campbell. Hayner shotgun, gonna throw, dumps it off to AK, who threw a hospital ball. Oh my goodness. Hayner, 2 of 5, 20 yards. What time the video dropping tonight? Let me see. Usually, if it's a morning game, I start recording around like 2, and the video's out around like 6:30. I'm trying to get faster. So if this game ends at like 4, maybe like 8, should I drop it tonight, or is this something I should drop in the morning? I like dropping it same day. Hayner to throw, going out wide to Olave, who's open, has a first down, makes a man miss, and still going to the 25. Nice play. Have we ever gotten to the red zone this game? I think we did once. I think. I started a chant. DA stands for. Yeah, it does. Tonight I can climb the team even more. I was already planning on it. Hayner to throw, dumps it off to Alvin, who almost got his head taken off, but luckily he ducked. How long has Hayner been in the game? I think since like the end of the third quarter. Hayner screen to Olave. At least Hayner's throwing it to 12. At least he's throwing it to number 12. I feel like Rattler was trying to, but what wasn't effective enough. Oh, I need 3 more points in fantasy, dude. Please. I'm gonna need like a J.K. Dobbins, like 30-yard run. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. 1 of 12 on third downs today. Average yards to go is 9.9. Third and 5, Hayner shotgun. That's a false start on Talise Fuaga. 2 of the points came from special teams. Nobody forget. Yeah, we haven't scored a touchdown. Third down and 10 now. Another penalty. Lack of discipline. Look past results. Hayner, empty backfield. He's going to throw for Alvin. It's incomplete. Dropped. Was that too high? I'm trying. Okay, let's see the replay. Was it there? Was it a drop? No, that's just a drop. The throw is there. Divided locker room. Look past results. Even if the locker room is divided, they won't fire him. Another Blake groupie kick. It's a miss. They deserve that. At least Chris Olave hit 100 yards for the first time this season. What should I title tonight's video? Help me come up with some ideas. Sometimes coming up with the title is difficult. Uh, Most boring game ever. Um, Rattler benched. Um, Help me come up with some title ideas. I can't put that one. They'll take away my channel. I already got demonetized for whatever reason. I'm able to reapply now, but I don't want to get demonetized again for for that. Chargers strike the Saints. The Saints need help. Name it. F Loomis. I wish I could. Look past results. I might do a look past results video in the middle of the week. Saints are done. They've been done. What does Mickey Loomis want us to look at? Beyond results. That's what he wants us to look at. Well, maybe I'm trying to think like most boring game ever. Spencer Rattler benched. Uh, Chargers strike Saints is a good one. Uh, uh, what's the title that you guys saw that you guys see and you guys should find it interesting to watch? Look beyond result. I probably do a video in the middle of the week about Loomis again. Groupie has been one of the best players this season. Yeah, I think that's his first missed kick of the year. Can't just name it. Simple the Saints. The team is so undisciplined, dog. Hey, it's not on the coaches though. These players, of course, this is their own bad. It has nothing to do with coaches. All right, I need a Dobbins like big run, please. End this. Play action, Herbert dumps it off to the fullback. What are the Saints doing? Uh, Saints were electrocuted. That's a funny one. Hmm, who should be on the thumbnail? Like if I put like if I put like Rattler's bench, I could put Rattler and Hayner on there. Um, but if it's not that, who else would I put on the thumbnail? Like DA and Rattler? I don't know. Olave. Well, DA strikes again. It's like what's the Star Wars movie where it strikes again? Is it the Empire? Isn't the Empire's bad, right? That's I'll say DA, Hayner, Rattler on the thumbnail. Yeah, it's gonna probably have to if I title it about Rattler getting benched, I could do Hayner and Rattler. If it's about anything else, I'll probably do DA and one other person. We do a poll on the thumbnail. Yeah, I've done that before, but since I try and do these in the same day, I don't have won't have enough time to do a poll. Rico Payton is now questionable with a back injury. 2nd and 8. Herbert Dobbins. Go. Go. I need points. No. Come on. Please. I'm down 2 points. I'm up by 1 point. Guys, screw the Saints. I need the W in fantasy. Isn't Kamara hand broken? Yeah. I think that's probably why he's had some drop passes this season. NFL draft is our Super Bowl. Our Super Bowl is going to be DA getting fired. Herbert hands it off to Dobbins, cuts outside. Chase Young makes the tackle. Um, why don't we play a little fun game since the Saints simply won't? Who would you rather have for the next 3 years? Everyone else goes. Would you rather have Mickey Loomis, Dennis Allen, or Derek Carr for the next 3 years? The other 2 you don't have to keep. I'd rather I have an answer, but I wanna see what you guys think. Don't worry though, Carr's gonna come back and magically save the season by going 9 and 8. Snip. Yeah, guys, we're gonna be back 8 and 9. The Stooges, oh no. Carr easily? Okay. Let's get a few more answers. Carr, Carr. I'm assuming most is Carr. Can't even answer that. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm assuming a lot of you are gonna say Carr. I'd go with DA. And here's my reasoning. If you have Carr, you're gonna go 8 and 9. But if you have DA and say Rattler or whoever else, you'll probably get a top pick in the draft for 3 straight years. Herbert going deep. What a catch. What a catch. That's the most exciting thing we've seen today. Back to our game though, because this is more entertaining. Uh, so you have DA and like Aiden O'Connell for 3 straight years. You'll get a top 5 pick every year. That's my reasoning. I don't want Carr to take us to the 14th pick 3 straight years. Give it to Dobbins. Dobbins tutty, and I'll be happy. They hand it to Dobbins, who picks up a few yards. We just let Jalen Rager get a catch. Yeah, that's how you know shit's sad. Derek minivan. Derek vehicle. Defense hates DA. Maybe DA is just not good at defense. I think this just proves that Justin Herbert is actually like an elite quarterback too. A lot of people sleep on him. I'm a Herbert believer. Justin Herbert's ridiculously good. Honestly, what's best for the Saints would be for Gail Benson to sell the team. Gail Benson should sell the team. That'd be, I think, what's best for the organization moving forward. Dobbins touchdown, please. Lyman in motion. The play action to Dobbins. Herbert's gonna throw. Open man. Pete Warner drops an interception. And is he hurt now? He looked a little hurt. Cam Ward to the Saints. I like Cam Ward. A lot of people don't. Um, yeah, Pete Warner is on the sideline now. He's injured. Herbert, shotgun. Dobbins. Dobbins. Throw it to Dobbins. He's there. Herbert's going to run. End zone. Touchdown. uh, Chargers do not look good. I'm saying Justin Herbert is good. That should have been J.K. Dobbins, man. But that's okay. Why is Cam Jordan in? Pete Warner is now in the blue medical tent. Oh my gosh. The second the Saints get some guys back, more guys go out. Lattimore is hurt. Kendre is hurt. Who else got hurt in this game? Pete Warner. I feel like I'm Rico Payton, who isn't really even playing that much. Yeah, guys. DA's defense let up 26 points. And they're healthy. And it's not, I don't think they've been on the field like for 40 of the 60 minutes. I can double check, but this is just a bad football team. Let's see. Team stats. Time of possession. Where is it? No, it's been about even. Saints defense has been on the field for 31 minutes. That is not crazy. That's half the game. Well, in total. They'll probably... So it's not like they've been on the field for the whole game. Like this is just bad defense and a bad coach. At least we are successfully tanking. Yep. Can someone throw DA out? For YouTube reasons, I'm not going to finish reading that, but that's funny. Ugo didn't even try to defend the damn pass. Looked like he just let it happen. Yep. But guys, the quarterback changed the game. Bryce Young career game next week. That would be hilarious. I want to see that. I don't know if he'll start. It's either going to be a Bryce Young career game or an Andy Dalton revenge game. Dude, that's going to be funny. 6 straight losses is nasty work, guys. You got to look past results. Hayner, To throw. Sacked. Guys, changing the quarterback changes the result. Oh my gosh. Wait, did I put there we go. That's the right one. Hayner to throw. Tipped. Was that caught? So Juwan is Juwan hurt now? Yeah, the Saints had 10 days to prepare for this game. And this is what they come out with. To me, it wasn't a quarterback issue. Nice pass from Hayner. I thought Juwan was about to get his freaking head hit off. You want Jameis to throw a freaking bomb? I want Jameis and the Browns to beat us. Feel like that'd be the nail in the coffin. Our punting team is clicking right now. Yeah, dude. Oh, and now Juwan's hurt. The Saints have not lost 6 straight games since the 2005 season. Gotta look past results, guys. Results do not matter. They're saying Pete Warner looks okay. Someone on Twitter has a good point. Every week we hear a player who's been struggling all season has a career day against the Saints. You know how your grandpa felt back in the day as a Saints fan? Yep. Well, I don't relate to that. My grandpa was a Bills fan. Uh, Jameis didn't take DA as he left. Like, I'm happy for Jameis. The Saints defense is the worst overall, both on the run and pass. Yep. But guys who scored a safety in this game. Player of the game is probably Taysom. Michael Thomas left too while calling him out. It's crazy. I was supposed to do a video last week on like Michael Thomas was right. Every single week, Michael Thomas is looking more and more right. And here we are. I didn't get to it last week, but said the medical staff sucked and the rehab coverage sucks. Said DA is not a good head coach and a loser. Said Derek Carr, please drop that Michael Thomas video. I'll think about it. I don't. I'd like to. We'll see. I might do it now that he tweeted about the game today. Groupies player of the game. It's probably Groupie or Taysom. Maybe JT Gray. Shout out JT Gray. So we're just gonna wait for the season to end. I hope not, dude. Darren Rizzi. I want to see what he can do as an interim. Or wait, no, we'll keep DA till the end because we'll end up with the top 5 pick. Hayner takes the snap, rolling out right. He's looking and he's gonna run out of bounds after a few yards. Firing DA midseason doesn't help our draft pick, so might as well keep him and get us a T Mac. Someone said Juwan Johnson's the ultimate stat pattern. Hayner sacked. Oh, so changing the quarterback didn't change the results. Saints are the unluckiest team ever. You guys are gonna hate me for saying this, but the other night I was thinking about the no call, one call away from the Super Bowl. There's a universe out there where the Saints win the Super Bowl in 18, and Tom Brady comes to the Saints in 2020, and they win the Super Bowl with Brady. Michael Thomas never gets hurt because they're not playing Tampa with Tom Brady. There's a universe out there where that happens. Hayner's gonna throw, and he's gonna run. Wow, that's crazy, guys. Took out Spencer Rattler to put Jake Hayner in to score 0 points. But guys, it was the health that had the Saints losing. That's why we were bad the last 2 weeks. That's not because of these. Did an offensive lineman fumble the ball against the Commanders? Oh no, I'm losing by a point in fantasy now. No, no. There's a universe where the Falcons won a Super Bowl. There's universes out there for everything. But for the Saints, there's one where Drew Brees wins in 18, then he retires. Then in 19, is like a down year with Teddy. And then they signed Brady in 2020 because Brady wanted to come to the Saints. Then they won the Super Bowl in 2020. Michael Thomas doesn't get hurt on a meaningless play. They won the Super Bowl in 2020. Sean Payton doesn't retire. 4th and 11, Hayner going deep for Bub Memes. Oh, he caught it. First down. And now he's hurt. Yeah, Sean stays. The Michael Thomas video will actually prove to empty-headed Saints fans that he was always right. Yeah, I'd like to get the video out. I'll just see how the scheduling works with how stuff comes up this week. Hayner drops the snap. End zone. Incomplete. Jake Hayner might be a garbage time stat patter. Then he did worse than Rattler. Yeah, I think Hayner probably looked better than Rattler. But when Hayner went in, they're at a point where they're just actually throwing the football. Another Hayner garbage time TD. Who's the garbage time TD going to? Oh, Bub Means is now hurt. I'm gonna say the garbage time touchdown goes to the other garbage time merchant, Juwan Johnson. Hayner to Olave. Picks up a few yards. Hayner, 3rd and 3. End zone. This dude's. I do not. No offense to Derek Carr. I hope he's healthy. He's recovering well. I don't want him back next week. And if you're Derek Carr, why would you want to come back? You might get hurt again. Deal with injuries. Make sure you're 100%. Wait, bro, open the playbook at the end of the game. Yeah, he opened the playbook for Hayner for garbage time, but not at the start of the game to help win. Next week is the battle of the mid. Who will win? Probably the Saints. I'd like to see the Panthers win though for this future. Hayner just gonna throw it, and he's picked off. Now there's a flag. Guys, I thought Jake Hayner was gonna come in and fix the results. Am I wrong? I need the Bears to get the ball back. Jake Hayner is the future. Dude, that's just stupid. I honestly don't think Rattler was playing to the point he needed to be benched. And they put Hayner in there, and what they do, they punted more. Now, there was a missed kick, but at least Rattler was, like, more exciting. But, guys, at least this week we had guys healthy. We had a mini bye week to prepare, extra days to prepare against the Chargers, who were on a short week, and we only lost by 16 this time. Wait, is that the right math? No, 18. We lost by 18. Hayner garbage time touchdown right here. Rolling out right. End zone to Olave, and he couldn't even do that. Oh my gosh. Really should have listened last year and tanked. Yeah, this was rough. But I think that would do it for the stream. I'm gonna go relax for a little bit before we start recording and getting stuff ready. Thank you all for tuning in. This was a stream. I wouldn't say it was fun, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. I should have the video out tonight, so appreciate you guys tuning in. This was fun. See you guys next time.